Hi and welcome back to Face Prep. If you haven't subscribed to our channel already, then click on the subscribe button below and hit the bell icon to get notified of our live classes. The interview round is usually the final hurdle standing between you and your dream job, and it can be tricky as you will never know when the interviewer will catch you off guard and ask you something to test your capabilities for the role. It is almost impossible to be completely prepared for an interview, but you can prepare yourself for the usual questions so that you can give the best possible answer in flawless English. Interviews usually begin with you and the panelists exchanging pleasantries, and more often than not, the first thing you will be asked is to introduce yourself. No interview is complete without this question. Most of us have answered this question at some point or the other, but this question always leaves us puzzled. Where and how do I start my introduction? How much do I speak? And where should I end? And all these questions. Today, we'll help you figure out the best possible way to introduce yourself in under a minute. Before we tell you the best possible answer for this question, it's important for you to know what is the interviewer trying to achieve. Well, for starters, it's an easy and open-ended way to start the conversation. That's not all, there is more. In most cases, the interviewer wants to like you. His life will be easier if he or she can find a great candidate very quickly. However, the interviewer is also on guard because a bad hire will reflect poorly on their judgment. The introduction is more of a double-edged sword. It could be your chance to create a very good first impression and steer the interviewer in your way, or it could blow your interview by messing up the introduction. A lot of people tend to get confused and end up talking about their family and financial background, etc. This will definitely not help you impress the interviewer. Some people take it too far by saying things like, hello, my name is Arnav and I'm good at ordering pizzas and even better at finishing them, right? This is nowhere close to the ideal introduction. Your attempt to impress the interviewer will backfire in such cases. The interviewer is not interested in knowing such details. So now arises the complication of figuring out the right mix of things which will help you sell yourself to the interviewer. Your introduction should ideally be the perfect blend of who you are, what you do, and why you do it. It should reflect that you are aware of the company's needs and values. Meanwhile, your tone should register as articulate, confident, and prepared. Start with a simple hello. If you want your greeting to be a little more personal, you could lead with a hi, but hello is always a safe bet. You could thank the interviewer for giving you the chance to introduce yourself. Let's say here is an example. Hello, I'm Rahul. I would like to thank you for giving me the opportunity to introduce myself. You can continue with your primary selling points such as your current designation, years of experience, educational qualifications, area of specialization, and skills possessed, etc. It helps to keep your strengths handy. You could also focus on the qualifications mentioned in the job description and state how you are the ideal candidate, but in a very subtle way. Here are a few points to remember while you introduce yourself. Make eye contact. Eye contact shows that you are engaged in the interaction and that the other person has your attention. If you're not very comfortable looking straight into someone's eyes, try to look at the point between the eyebrows. They won't be able to notice the difference. If it is a panel interview or if there is more than one interviewer, then try to make periodic eye contact with those around you. Smile. It is very important to keep a genuine, bright smile when you meet a new person. Being genuinely happy to meet somebody new and share a positive experience will help you smile without much of an effort. Including the upper part of your face in your smile creates a more genuine and less fabricated smile. Be confident and use appropriate body language. Your body language should communicate that you are confident and at ease. Sit with your head high and make your back straight. Make sure that you don't slouch. Pay attention not to cross or fold your hands. The easiest way to do this is to mirror the body language of people around you. You should also mirror the interviewer's pace of speech. This will help you build a great rapport. Communicate effectively. From the very start, make sure your voice is loud enough for everyone to hear you. Avoid mumbling by enunciating your consonants crisply. Avoid using filters like like that, right? Slowing down your pace of speech will buy you more time to think, and it will help you avoid using fillers. Use your full name. Make sure that you provide your full name to the interviewer. For example, hello, my name is Kaushal Mehta. It is proven that people are more likely to remember you if you provide your full name while introducing yourself. Using a shortened version of your name could come off as being curt, and it will give the interviewer the impression that you are not very upfront. Less will be always more. Keep your introductions crisp. It is very important to ensure that you don't squeeze in too much about yourself in the introduction, because you'll also be asked to take them through your resume, where you'll have to talk about your skills and qualifications. Let's now look at an ideal introduction. Hello, I'm Rishikesh. I'm a creative content writer with 5 years of experience in managing all aspects of the content department, from ideation to implementation to publishing for big corporate companies. I have spent the last 3 years developing my skills as a content head with a company called Thoughtings, where I was appreciated for my team management and creative drive. While I'm satisfied with my present organization, I would like to move away as the company's financial problems have raised a question on job stability. Hence, I've decided to start looking for new opportunities. This answer is ideal as it points out your strengths and your skill sets. It also conveys that you have a good understanding of what the position on offer requires. It also tells the interviewer why you would be a perfect fit for the role and that the position is in line with your plans and career goals. It's also a good idea to make it sound like you are interested in staying on for a while. You could also leave baits for the interviewer by mentioning your hobbies which might pique their interest. For example, I have also been representing India in Muay Thai for the past 5 years. Chances are that the interviewer might also like it, or the interviewer might not know much about it, and hence you will be asked a little more about it. This will help steer the interview in your way. Apart from these things, confidence and constant enthusiasm can make your answer look more honest and lively. Since we know that this is a sure question and obviously the very first question, it will help you if you prepare yourself for this or even practice this a few times in front of a mirror. Don't by heart the answer. Just try to make a note of the keywords or points you want to focus on and later expand them based on requirement instead of by hearting the sentences. Subscribe to our channel for more tips and strategies that will help you crack your placement interviews with ease.